Now, what happens when we die? That's a pretty heavy topic to talk about, but it really does make you think. Is there a heaven or hell? Do we get resurrected as our favorite animal? Or is it just complete nothingness and an empty void for all eternity? This is a question many people pondered over the years, and many people come up with their own ideas. And today's story is no different. This story provides a concept that is very interesting about what happens after we die. And once you hear it, I think you will agree. So, let's get ready and read about the story titled An Egg. It was a car accident. Nothing particularly remarkable, but fatal nonetheless. You left behind a wife and 2 children. It was a painless death. The EMTs tried their best to save you, but to no avail. Your body was so utterly shattered you were better off dead, trust me. And that's where you met me. What happened? You ask. Where am I? You're dead, I said, matter-of-factly. No point. Hate sugarcoating words. There was a truck, and it was skidding. Yep, I said. I died? Pretty much, but don't feel bad about it. Everyone dies, I said. You look around. There was nothingness, just you and me. What is this place, you ask? Is this the afterlife? More or less, yes, I said. You God? You ask. Yes, I am, I simply replied. I am God. My kids. My wife. What about them? Will they be alright? That's what I like to see, I said. You just died and your main concern is your family. That's good stuff right there. You look at me with frustration. To you, I didn't look like God. I just looked like some man, some vague authority figure. More of a grammar school teacher than the Almighty. Don't worry, I said. They'll be fine. Your kids will remember you as perfect in every way. They didn't have time to grow inept to you. Your wife will cry on the outside, but will be secretly relieved in the inside. To be fair, your marriage was falling apart. If it's any conclusions, you'll feel very guilty for feeling relieved. Oh, you said. So, what happens now? Do I go to heaven or hell or something? Neither, I said. You'll be resurrected. Ah, you said. So, the Hindus were right. All religions are right in their own way, kid, I said. Come, walk with me. You follow along as we strode in the void. Where are we going? Nowhere in particular, I said. It's just nice to walk while we talk. So what's the point then, you ask? When I get reborn, I'll just be a blank slate, right? A baby, so all my experiences and everything I did in my life won't matter. Not so, I said. You have within you all the knowledge and experience of all your past lives. You just don't remember them right now. I stopped walking and took you by the shoulders. Your soul is more magnificent, beautiful, and gigantic than you can possibly imagine. A human mind can only contain a tiny fraction of what you are. It's like sticking your finger in a glass of water to see if it's hard cold. You put a tiny part of yourself into the vessel, and when you bring it back out, you gain all the experiences it had. You've been a human for the last 34 years, so you haven't stretched out yet and felt the rest of your consciousness. If we hung out here any longer, you start remembering everything. But there's no point in doing that between each life. How many times have I been resurrected then? Oh, lots of times. And into lots of different lives too, I said. This time around you'll be a Chinese peasant girl in 540 AD. Wait, what? You stammered. You'll send me back in time? Well, I guess, technically, time as you know it only exists in your universe. Things are much different where I come from. Where do you come from? You pondered. Oh, so, I explained. I come from somewhere else, and there are others like me. I know you want to know what it's like there, but you honestly wouldn't understand. Oh, you said, a little bit disappointed. But wait, if I get resurrected to other places in time, could I have interacted with myself at some point? So, happens all the time. And with both lives only aware of their own time span, you don't even know it's happening. So what's the point of it all? Seriously? I ask. Seriously, you're asking me for the meaning of life. Isn't that a little stereotypical? Well, it's a reasonable question, you pestered. I look you straight in your eye. The meaning of life, the reason I made this whole universe, is for you to mature. You mean mankind. You want us to mature. No, just you. I made this whole universe just for you. With each new life you grow and mature and become a larger and greater intellect. Just me? What about everyone else? There is no one else, I said. In this universe, there's just you and me. You stared blankly at me. But all the people on Earth are you. Different incarnations of you. Wait, I'm everyone? Now you're getting it, I said, with a congratulatory slap on the back. I'm every human who had ever lived. And will ever live, yes. I'm Abraham Lincoln. And you're John Wayne's Booths too, I added. I'm Hitler, you said, appalled. And you're the millions you've killed. I'm Jesus. And you're everyone who ever followed him. You fell silent for a moment. Every time you victimize someone, I said, you were victimizing yourself. Every act of kindness you've done to yourself. Every happy and sad moment ever experienced by any human was or will be experienced by you. But why? You ask me. Why do any of this? Because someday you will become like me. Because that's what you are. You're one of the kind. My kind. You're my child. Whoa, you said. You mean I'm like a god or something? No, not yet. You're a fetus. You're still growing. Once you live every human life throughout all time, you will have grown enough to be born. So the whole universe, you said, it's just an egg of sorts, I answered. Now it's time for you to move on to your next life. And with that, I sent you on your way.